back to Adventures with Bam. I'm Brent Billings.
And I'm Maggie Billings.
And this episode has us discussing our accidental foray into furniture restoration and woodworking.
I wouldn't call mine quite accidental.
I would call mine accidental.
Yes. As I think we all know, love antiques. That's no surprise. I love antique furniture, and for a few years, I've kind of been admiring from afar these antique, like oak serpentine dressers. And if you know anything about antique furniture, you can probably imagine that they are not cheap. They're not that hard to find, but they're not cheap. And when I see them on Marketplace, they're always at least like $300. And I don't have that kind of money or space for a big dresser like that right now anyway.
But somehow the space magically appears when a dresser rears its head for $20.
For $20. It was $25, but with my staff discount at work, it was $20. And it's a project. I will say that. I mean, usable. It's usable. Well, but even it's really not even that usable as it is, or wasn't as usable, because the pulls on the top didn't work. So when you grab the drawers on top, the pulls just kind of slide in and out of the holes. So that's not great. But the top was also painted in multiple layers and multiple colors of paint. So it seems like they did red first, and I don't know why. I don't know how.
We're talking like YouTube logo red.
It's bad. So they did red and then they did black. And they left the red around the edge of the top of the dresser, but then just black on top. And I was like, that's coming off. So I did a couple of rounds of citrus strip to get it off. And that was the most satisfying thing ever, to scrape off that paint. And stripped the rest of the dresser too, like the old stain. I was like, I want to sand this down. It was a really, really dark stain. And with that, I think it's quarter sawn oak, there's a beautiful wood grain that I was like, if I sand this down, get all this old, dark stain off and restain it, I think it's going to be glorious. So it's been a real process. The stripper did not all come off as easily as I hoped. So there's been a lot of sanding, and there's just a lot of gunk. There's a lot of gunk. So I'm just trying to take it, work on it an hour or so every couple days so that I don't hate my life and I don't grow to resent the dresser. And right now it lives on the patio under a tarp. And the hope is that I think I've got a place for it in the house when it's done. And if not, hopefully we'll be in a new house in the next few months. Who knows? We still have to find one, but I'm hopeful.
Meanwhile, I am looking at doing some shelves for our laundry room. And we were just going to get some old boards. And then I found out that you had opinions that you never expressed before for various reasons. But yeah, I was making some assumptions about the kind of thing that we wanted in the laundry room. And you're like, no, I actually don't like that. And then it's like, oh, I don't like that thing either. And so we have come to the point where we just bought some lumber and we found some beautiful cedar boards. I don't know what you use cedar for, this kind of cedar generally, because we're not using the framing lumber. But it's just kind of a normal lumbery sort of cut. So I don't know what people...
Lumbery.
Yeah, I don't know what people use this for, but it's a 2x12 board that we're going to make into 2 shelves. But we don't want to stain it, but we do want to seal it. Mm-hmm. So I have to do some sanding and some sealing, and we're going to put a little curved edge on one of the, on the front, which our contractor has some kind of a bit that'll do that. Or whatever it's called. Router. I don't even know what's what. Know. I have lots to learn. I will probably finish editing this episode and go watch a few YouTube videos on woodworking.
There you go.
But yeah, I've always been interested in woodworking, but I've never really done a whole lot. Well over a decade ago at this point, I made the standing desk that I currently use.
Oh, yeah.
Out of an old solid core door that we got at a junkyard kind of like, it's called wash and carry. What is it? What is the term I'm looking for though?
Salvage yard.
Salvage yard, yeah. So they like take apart old buildings and, keep as much stuff as
I've still never been out there.
That is unbelievable
I know.
to me.
I think I didn't really understand where it was until after we had kids. And there's never really a great time that I want to drag the kids out somewhere that I've never been. That sounds like it's probably not a super kid-friendly place.
Yeah, for kids who just instinctively touch everything, it's not the greatest place, I will admit.
Yeah, I think I need to just go out there on like my PRD or something.
But I didn't know what I was doing when I made the desk. And so there's a few things that I would have done differently. I would have added an extra. It's so long that I should have added an extra support leg in the middle somewhere. And the other thing is, like, we sanded it down and stained it. And we just put, I think, just one coat of sealant on it. And it is just like thin and not very strong and has like had some problems with heat and other things. Partially that's because I didn't know like what, but like the charging brick for my laptop at one point, like just kind of discolored a little square in it.
Oh my gosh.
So, I learned a few things, but yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing then. I was just like, there were 3 of us all making desks. And so we were all doing the same thing at the
little desk making party.
One person. So
it's adorable.
I followed the instructions and it's fine. But yeah, I hope to do a little bit better this time. And none of these projects are done yet. Maggie's much farther along. But more to come on this, I suppose.
Yeah, I have way more confidence in your ability to sand and seal the shelves than I do in my own. I think I could do it. If anyone out there is into woodworking, and maybe we need to check with our friend Elias with advice. So the front of my dresser, it's got these doors in the bottom, and the panels on the doors have this like beautiful carved, kind of intricate, scrolly design that's full of curves and corners. And I'm like, how do I sand that? I feel like what I need is a little, a Dremel tool with like a little tiny sander attachment that I can just on all the little swirls and twirls. Because my mouse sander I don't think that's going to work. And I don't want to use sandpaper with my hands. Like, bleh. It's not a fun experience. So if anyone has experience in restoring antique furniture, specifically with like intricate little woodworky bits, please send your tips my way.
My high school offered a shop class, and I really regret not having taken that class.
Same. I don't remember what I took instead, but full of regret.
I think I didn't take it because I was already doing college classes and wasn't really at my high school.
Well, look at you. That was definitely not the case for me. I was skipping classes.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like, the point is, I didn't do what I should have done.
It happens to all of us sometimes.
Indeed.
Well, wish us luck on our woodworking endeavors.